Hey folks, Rick Gordon here with Living the Bipolar Life. You know, it only takes a couple words just to get us all in an uproar. Have you ever been having a great day and somebody comes along, maybe they just say one word and it just ruins your day completely? I I was in a down mood the other day, but I had to take my sister to the doctor regardless. It was one of those days when basically someone needed to take a spatula just and flip me upwards from like a pancake position that I was in. I needed a follow up appointment myself since I had spent 3 weeks on antibiotics and prednisone for a sinus infection that I had. You know, sometimes the depressed side of bipolar makes me hurt all over. Not just mild pain, but I mean, we're talking serious pain like muscle spasms, sore joints, sore bones, sore skin, headaches. I think most people that's bipolar goes through that same issue. Uh, Down moods for me, well, some people call it pseudo pain, and but I call it real pain because it hurts regardless. I couldn't see my family doctor on such short notice, so I had to see one of the residents that was in the practice. We have a medical school here in my hometown, so there's plenty of doctors, plenty of residents, plenty of students. Uh, the doctor that I seen, she asked me a bunch of questions while looking in all the cracks and crevices around my head, around my nose, my ears, my mouth, and so forth. I told her I'm not 100% better. I was still running low grade fever. My sinuses were about 50% better. Then I recommended that she give me just a few more days of prednisone. She didn't like the fact that I asked her for something, being that she didn't know me. But suddenly I had to listen to her talk about the dangers of too much prednisone. You know, I know the dangers of prednisone. I've been taking it ever since I was a kid. But having her to believe that and understand that was just a totally different story. But I knew right away that I was not getting the medicine. She had to go and talk to another doctor about the situation, and he was like, no, let's not give him any more medication, but let's increase his prescription nose spray to twice a day instead of just once. And so she increased the nose spray, and I just decided then that I had wasted a trip to the doctor because I could have done that myself. I didn't need to go in for somebody that's going to do nothing for me, and then she just tells me that. And she had a student that was with her that day, and the student gave me a childish recommendation that really pissed me off. Uh, I mean, this girl couldn't have been over 25, and she's trying to give a 50-year-old advice on what to do with their nose, especially since I've had allergies and allergy shots for most of my life. And then the doctor I seen, she was like, uh, I don't think you're using your nose spray correctly, or otherwise this infection you had would have already been cleared up by now. So I let her tell me what she wanted to tell me, and I just kept my mouth shut. And I was like, okay, I understand. And then she said she asked me, she says, do you ever taste it when you use the nose spray? I said, well, yeah, sometimes. And she says, well, I have this philosophy. You taste it, you waste it. Well, that just threw me off completely. I was ready just to stomp her silly after saying that. She really treated me like I was a child and knew absolutely nothing about myself or how to help myself. But I used my DBT skills, and I highly recommend DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, for anyone that's bipolar or has any sort of mood disorders. And I will get a link to a couple good books on DBT in the comment section. It probably won't be now, but I'll get it in there in the next couple videos. But the point I'm trying to make here is it only takes one word to trigger a bipolar episode or throw us over the edge or change our mood. And it just happened to take her 6 words, and she just sent me in an uproar, which just ruined the whole rest of my day. I'm still trying to cope with. I'm still, like I just told you a minute ago, I'm still trying to get these links worked out. And I have 2 great books that I want to recommend to you. One of them is by Patty Duke, called A Brilliant Madness, and the other one is called The Unquiet Mind. Both books are awesome books, and I highly recommend them to everybody who is bipolar, because these are true books. They're written by people who are bipolar. They talk about their life, and they've really helped me out in the long run. And so I'm going to get you a couple links to these. And like I said, I really do highly recommend you get these books. But if you would, please subscribe. Please leave a comment. I'm new at this. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know if you don't like what you hear, if you don't like me, if I need to change something. Basically, I want to do the best that I can do for anyone who is bipolar, just to give them a fresh person who just talks a little bit about themselves and the experiences of their lives, which is my life, is what I'm talking about. And hopefully things that happens in my life can help you. Alright folks, I really appreciate your time, and Rick out.